Take 3. God damn. Alright, alright, so, take 1. There was something I want to talk about, and I just got done watching this interview, and I was pissed. And so I snapped my camera on, said some angry shit, and even in my video, I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to upload this. Turns out I'm not. It was way too angry, even for me. I'm not claiming to be this super even-keeled guy, but man, it was super vitriolic, and I don't think I made my point very well. I was talking about race and racism and stuff, and even to my own self, like, I just sounded like a fucking racist. I don't want to come across that way, but at the same time, I know there's a lot of people who, if I don't agree with their identity politics, they're just going to think I'm a racist anyway. To a fucking hammer, everything looks like a nail, you know? But I didn't upload that video. Then I did a take 2 about a half an hour ago. A quick 10-minute video. And I got my point across a lot better, but it was still... I could upload it. I could upload that thing and you could see it. The title I had in my head that I wanted to title the video was Stay in Your Own Lane. And I had watched the fucking interview on MSNBC. MSNB, I think so. One of the fucking mainstream media channels. And they had 2 people on there, a black woman who was pro critical race theory, and some white dude who apparently lives here in Seattle, Italian American. I had to look that shit up because I thought it was a black person and a Mexican talking about white people. I was like, oh, how wonderful. Nah, I guess he's Italian American. They're technically white. But, yeah, that's what my video was about. And I was just talking about how I'm tired of people talking about white people and whiteness and critical race theory. And I don't believe, respectfully, that topic is up for debate. It's not a topic that is up for debate. And every time it's discussed, it disgusts me. I always see just a bunch of racists criticizing white people for being white. And being white myself, yeah, I'm just going to say it up front, I don't have no goddamn white guilt. So, I ain't going to say none of that shit. No, instead, I'm going to say shut the fuck up and stay in your lane. And that applies to everyone. I mean, the facade, and then it was a debate, but all she did was talk over him and interrupt him and flail. In the debate, which she clearly lost, it says right there in the title of the video that she won the debate or embarrassed him or something like that. Shit like that, when I look at that, when I look at these videos and these commentary circles and the discussion, which again is not up for debate in my opinion, it looks like a Klan meeting and they invited a black person to the Klan meeting to throw shit in their face and to lord their opinion over them. That's what it looks like to me. Bunch of black and brown people every once in a while inviting an apologetic white person with white guilt, aka some fucking millennial. That's just what it seems to me. And I think everyone should just stay the fuck in their own lane. I mean, if you want to have a discussion behind closed doors with like-minded individuals, you know, I get it. Be my guest. But having it on display in public decorum is disgusting. And it's just racist. And it really bothers me. goddamn, that was a really good take this time. I was way less angry, and I got my point across, and I didn't sound like a raging racist. Except for the hammers, where everything looks like a nail. But that isn't the video I'm going to be making. I basically just explained everything I needed to explain here in about 5 minutes. Aside from the first 5 minutes, that isn't the topic of this video. The topic of this video is about me, and what I want, and what I'm trying to do, and what I'm not trying to do. I just couldn't really articulate it unless I kind of gave you a history lesson of, just kind of what just happened here. I don't want this channel to be a, it's for sure for my edgy and more off-the-cuff, takes on things, usually political shit, things that I don't want to include on my main channel, which is Turbo 1984. It's a gaming channel. I talk about fucking video games, because that's who I am and that's what I love. I talk about video games. But I was doing videos and having these crazy takes in my videos that weren't gaming related at all, and I just kind of felt personally it kind of detracted from, what I was trying to do. I'm not very popular. YouTube isn't sharing my shit out. I've done very little to change the way I talk, so my video is getting, buried in the algorithm because of my language and the things I say anyway. But for the off chance that some fucking schmo is gonna see one of my videos, like I'll do a cyberpunk video or some shit like that, and they'll click it, and then I'm sitting there ranting and raving about fucking critical race theory and the social justice warriors. Like, they don't want to see that fucking shit. I say all the time I don't want politics in my games, but here I am fucking making politics in my on my gaming channel. So I didn't want to do that. So at the same time, I didn't want to censor myself. That's very important to me. I didn't want to be, like, right in my banner on my channel, not this channel, my main channel is Turbo 1984. It says right there, unpopular gaming opinions. I acknowledge that. I'm my own person. I am what I am. I am what I am. I'm not going to censor myself to fucking appease someone. I'm not going to lick everyone's fucking pussy just the way they want it to, So I made my second channel so I could just have my unfiltered opinions on whatever the fuck it is I want to talk about. If I got a wild hair up my ass and I want to talk about politics, on my main channel, I'll just not fucking do it and then put it on here. That way, I don't know, everyone wins. But most importantly, I stay true to myself. I never want to censor myself. And now here I am on this channel, and I got literally a video with the word nigger faggot in it, and I'll say all sorts of shit. I don't want this channel to be that, where I just, once a month, or what the fuck is going on out there? I didn't want this channel here to be just a garbage channel where I just turn on the camera once every other week and just scream obscenities and racial slurs because I can. That's not what this was intended to be for. It just kind of goes that way. Like, I pay attention to politics, and a little less so now that it's not the election cycle, but I still pay attention somewhat. Mostly what catches my eye is, issues in the culture war, and I'm definitely on one side of the culture war. I get, I would be the anti-social justice. If you could boil it down, I guess it would be the social justice warrior side and the anti-social justice warrior side. The pro-American and the anti-American. The critical race theorists and the anti-critical race theorists. I guess you're not supposed to say social justice warrior anymore, because everybody's just going to automatically roll their eyes at it. So let me just ask you this. If you can't say that anymore, what are you supposed to call them? Really. They got 105 different fucking words. Social justice warriors, critical race theorists, identitarians, professional victims, leftists, far leftists, communists, socialists. What are you supposed to call these people? Really? The woke crowd? I don't know. They always take offense to whatever it is you call them. And, you know, and now I'm told that calling them, using the phrase SJW is just cringe. It's cringe. Well, I'm not fucking PewDiePie. And I'm not fucking subscribed to him. So, I'm kidding. I'm subscribed to PewDiePie. I don't care. You gotta call him something. Unless you could come up with a better word, I'm not gonna stop using social justice warrior. Rant aside there. I don't want my channel to be this fucking bizarre thing where you got this fucking balding white dude screaming nigger at the camera all the fucking time. Because he can. Until I get to have about 1,000 subscribers, and then YouTube will take notice and then chop my fucking e-balls off. At the same time, I do want to stay true to myself. If I want to rant and rave and say something because I'm, you know, I'm hot under the collar about it, I just want to turn on the camera and rant, I mean, that's what I want to do. But, you know, this ain't the way. And this is the second video I've done on the subject where I'm like, this isn't the way, this isn't what I want to do, this isn't who I want to be. And I'm trying to figure this shit out. I don't want my content to be this angry, edgy content. The first video I did on the subject was, I'm trying to change who I am as a person on the internet. You know, I'm constantly interacting with people and videos and entities that I disagree with. I'm constantly being argumentative. I'm constantly giving a counterpoint to their point, and, you know, it's kind of seeped into my real life. I'm more of an angry person because of this shit. And so I'm trying to just be more positive on the internet, which I still am. But the internet has become incredibly boring when you have to take a back seat and shut the fuck up at all times. I've come to realize. So I kind of backslid on that, or I should say I've changed my stance. I was like, I'm not gonna comment on the internet unless I have something nice to say. If I see something I disagree with, you know, I could respectfully disagree with them, but I shouldn't be so vitriolic and etc., etc. That hasn't worked out very well for me. And when I say it hasn't worked out very well for me, I don't mean I haven't done very good. I mean, it hasn't been working out for me. I don't want to do that, because I'm still trying to be better, but there's better ways of doing it without being a complete backseat bitch. And that's how I felt. I would read just an astronomically retarded comment, and I just wanted to tell them how fucking dumb they were. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Maybe I could do it a little nicer now, but it does me no good to just take a back seat and shut up and censor myself completely just because I don't want to be involved in, you know, all that vitriol. I mean, if it really gets that bad, I could just nope out like I did with Facebook and Twitter. Like, I'm not on there. I don't give a fuck. Like, woo! No. Woo! I'm gone. I'm fucking gone. I don't want to be part of that world. And I ain't. My online worlds consist of porn and YouTube for the most part. You know, I got other hobbies and other interests and stuff. I mentioned politics, but if it is really that bad, I'm just going to nope out completely. I'm not going to play this dumb game where I have to censor myself and care about other people's opinions. But I will say this, though. I am being nicer. I have caught myself a few times and even apologized to the person that I'm, you know, arguing with online and said, hey, real quick, sorry for the asshole comment. Moving forward, let's both be respectful, including myself here. Sometimes I get an acknowledgement, sometimes I don't, but I'm trying to be just better. I'm not replying to everything, you know. Usually I'll make my comment and then I'll scroll down, read the comments, and reply to, everything I disagreed with. But now I'm, not doing that as much. I'm taking the time to give praise. If I agree with somebody, I'll say that. I'll give thumbs ups. I'll do that sort of thing too. Not just reply negatively to ideas and comments that I disagree with. So I am trying to do better. I'm just not being so much of a pacifist in that regard. Because I found out real quick, like, man, this shit is boring. I found I couldn't say anything at all. At all. At all. I would just, like, leave a dislike on the video and move on. And I say all the time, like, if someone's going to dislike my video, tell me why. What am I going to say? I disliked your video because I'm fucking pissed. I don't agree with anything you say. I don't agree with any of your stupid fucking followers and what they're saying. And I'm trying to be a less fucking hateful person on the internet. So I can't say anything except leave a goddamn dislike on your video and move the fuck on and pull my hair out. Which is why I shaved my head. So I can't do that anymore. But no, well, what am I going to say? So I started being a little bit more vocal. I'm just trying to be better about it. Nothing wrong with doing that. Nothing wrong with just trying to be better in general. So that's where I am on that road. That's where I'm going there. And I'm going to try to extend that here to this channel. I got 230 subscribers on my main channel. That's not a lot, I know. But it's a lot compared to the 215 I was sitting at for like 2 years. I don't know what happened, but something happened. All of a sudden I gained more subscribers. It was probably, to be honest, it was probably a video or two that the YouTube algorithm just randomly decided to share, and then I got more traction. I just happened to have a good take, and then I got a couple of subscribers. Nonetheless, 230 subs currently is not a lot. And I don't even know how much I have on this. I guess I'll see when I go to upload this video, but I think it's around 6, 9, something like that. I'm okay with that. I also know there's a possibility that this channel could grow and maybe even overtake my main channel. And if that ever happens, thanks. I really just had this channel just to vent, but I know how shit goes. And it never goes the way you think it's going to go, so. If I am building something here, and it's not my intention to, but if I do, unintentionally, build something here on this channel, I just want everyone to know it is not my intention to be this blitzed out, angry, bombastic meme of, the angry white character who just, turns on his camera every once in a while when he wants to say nigger or faggot or cunt or something. It's not. My goal here is to be honest. Sometimes that honesty can be damaging to everyone around it, listening to it, and even the person themselves who's trying to be honest with them. But it is what it is. So that's all I had to say here. Initially, I was going to, dedicate this entire segment to my reaction to some uppity black racist bitch fucking inviting a white person on their show to talk about critical race theory. Jesus Christ. It went so horribly. They never fucking invite the opposition on. They're so entrenched in their echo chambers, they never invite the opposition on. Because every time they do, and they always do it in a way like, oh, we're going to invite this fool on and make a fool of him. And they completely paint the person out to be something that they're not. What I mean is that their deceit has tricked themselves. She really thought this guy was a fumbling idiot. And the thought was, we're going to invite this guy on my show and make him look like a fool. They had the title picked out and everything before he was even on there. And what actually happened is he had a civil debate, or he was having a civil debate, and she was the one that ended up acting like a fool. And they do this to themselves every fucking time because they can't just Shut up and listen. Anyway, I think I'm about done here. 20 minutes, that's a bit long for this channel. I want to say keep on gaming, everyone, and don't ever fucking stop, but that's not the channel now, is it? Go check out my other fucking channel. I talk about a lot better things there. It's... yeah, whatever. I don't know how to end the video. I got my finger hovering over the click button. I'm just gonna talk and then click it whenever it is I want. I'm gonna talk and then boop, I'm just gonna, yeah, go away. Click away. It's done. It's over. There's nothing left. I got nothing else to say. We're gone. We're done. Goodbye. Lights out. Night night. Warm yogurt. Yum. Look, it's niggerberry yogurt.